let's start streaming. I think we're live. I'm not quite sure, and I hope people can hear me. And I hope the background noise isn't too much, because I have my fan on right now, because it's freaking hot outside. And let's just wait for some people to show up, I suppose. And oh no, don't have that in the audio. Yeah, now that I've started, I guess I should post this to my Discord. Livestream. Yay. Okay, let me... Oh shit, I forgot to remove this. This needs to go there and there. And again, like I said, I hope the background noise isn't too much. Because if it is... Wait, let me check my volume. Right, volume seems to be fine for the microphone input. And I hope the background audio isn't... Yeah. I can hear. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna post this to my Discord. And here. Q and A and Taton. There we go. Did I mute my Discord? Yes, I did. The numbers are increasing. Yes, they are. But yeah, sorry I did not start at the time I initially had this stream planned for, which was like half an hour earlier, but I was still busy letting my bunnies loose in the garden and such, and yeah. I was like, oh, let's delay it for a bit. I mean, half an hour isn't too bad, so... But yeah, for this live stream, I'll probably keep the live stream about 2 to 3 hours in length. Not too long, because for one, it's freaking hot outside, and my room is pretty freaking hot already. And I don't want to turn it into a freaking sauna before I go to sleep, so that's one reason. Plus, my throat will probably get really, really dry and dehydrated and shit. Plus, it's really tiring to do a Q&A non-stop for like 4 hours or something, which is what I did to the previous stream. Which sorta killed me. So yeah. I probably won't be able to answer all questions that were submitted. Let's close a few. You sound like a human. Yay! Also, I hope my mic isn't like distorting my voice or anything, because I've had that happen before when recording audio using Audacity. Don't know if that was my mic's fault or... how long have I been streaming for? For 5 minutes. Oh, it's 4 PM for me. Oh yeah, it's 9:30 over here. The voice is fine. Okay. Just checking. Oh, it's already getting hot here. Ugh. I'm probably gonna regret this live stream once I have to go to sleep. Like, why did I do this? Why did I turn my bedroom in a freaking sauna? But yeah. Live streaming for 3 minutes. Should I get to the questions already, or should I wait for more people? How does one to go asking a question to you? Oh, you can go to the link in the description below, which is like my Padlet page. And on my Padlet page you can like write questions and such. But seeing how I'm already doing the Q&A now, I cannot add questions that are asked to me during this stream, so those questions who are submitted during stream will only be used in the next Q&A session. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to submit them down below on my Padlet page, but just make sure that I probably will not answer them this stream, because I won't add them to the question list and everything. I mean, you kinda had the entire month to submit questions to me, because I think the link to my Padlet page and everything is in every single video. Or at least my more recent videos all have the link to them. And I think I also included in my outro as well. But anyway, I think I probably should get to the questions. So, let's get started. I'll shuffle all of the questions one more time. Again, if you have any questions for me, submit them on my Padlet page and not in the live stream chat. So, yeah. Who are you talking to? Oh, the people who are watching, which are both people from Twitch as well as YouTube. So, yeah, let's see. Let's shuffle them one more time. I've got like 160 questions, and I'll probably just do a bunch of them, but... Okay, let's see. Let's go to the Q&A. If the chat wants to work, please show me the chat. Yes, there we go. Alright. So what I can do now is just close all of these tabs and only keep up the question and the chat. Alright. So, first question. What are your YouTube channel name? Oh, the same as my Twitch. If you just Google for Yunari, then you should be able to find my YouTube channel. But anyway, first question. I really love Foxtail Grass Studios. Thanks. Whoa, wait. Okay, there. Sorry. Come here. There. Thank you for making me discover them. I wanted to know if you knew any other circles like that. I guess you mean in the more instrumental bossa nova genre type of thing. There are a few other circles out there who produce similar music like that. Oh, forgot the name. Was it Alstromeria Record or Akatsuki Records? I forgot. Bossa Nova Toho. Oh my gosh, I'm so horrible. Oh no, wait, it was Shibayan Records. Ah, yeah. Yeah, Shibayan Records produces, has a couple albums that purely focus on bossa nova remixes, so maybe you should check out those albums made by them. So, yeah. Is the chat running? Yes, the chat is running. So, yeah. Next question. Pancakes or waffles? Make the choice. I'd probably say pancakes, but then again, Dutch pancakes are really different from American pancakes, so don't really know how they add up to one another, but waffles are good too. I'd say I'd go for pancakes. What inspired your font choice used throughout your videos? Oh, well, actually I use 2 or 3 different types of fonts. There's one font that I use specifically for like thumbnail texts and whatever, or very big text throughout my videos. This font is called Set Fire Through to the Rain. Personally, I think it's a really cute font because it's very rounded and everything, and it's just really cutesy looking, but also very bold and whatever. So you can easily read it from like a very large distance. And aside from that, I also use Quicksand for more regular type of text throughout my videos, which again has like a little rounded edge to it because that kind of makes it look cutesy and stuff, and I kind of want she doesn't answer questions from the chat usually. Yeah, I don't answer any questions from the chat. Again, if you have any questions for me, go submit them to my Padlet page. A link to that is in the description below. But yeah, I mainly use cutesy type of fonts because I really like those. Ralph cheated on me. What do I do? Oh shit, I forgot to... Damn it, I forgot to filter out the shit post questions. Oh well. Skip. What are the differences between your Wacom tablet and the cheaper Wacom tablets, besides the one one can learn from Wacom's site? I have one of the cheaper ones. Differences? Well, for one, it's I guess it's mainly like the amount of shortcut buttons you have on the side. With cheaper tablets, I think you only have like 4 different buttons you can customize and whatever. And with the tablet I personally use, which is a Wacom Intuos Pro Medium, it has like about 12 or 16 different buttons you can program or like customize as to what you want to do with them. Plus the amount of what do you call it? The amount of pressure with the tablet that I have is yeah, the pressure with the tablet that I use is very fuck, how do you say it? Very particular, very accurate, I'd say, when comparing to like a cheaper tablet. It's really hard to explain, but oh yeah, geez, that was the word, pressure sensitivity. That's the main difference between like a cheap and a expensive Wacom tablet. But if you're new to like digital painting and digital drawing, I highly recommend you just pick a cheaper Wacom tablet instead of going for a really expensive one. Have you played Osu before? I have, but it's not really my thing, to be honest. I tried it like once or twice, but I got really frustrated with it and I was like, ugh, no, I cannot do this, and then I deleted it from my laptop, and yeah, I never touched the game again. Also, it might also be a good idea to get some water, cause my throat is probably gonna get really dry within the next half an hour or so. Do you? Oh my. Yes, okay, yes. This is a perfect break for going to get some water. Crap, I got an expensive one. Well, there's nothing wrong with getting an expensive one, but personally I'd say just get a cheaper one if you're not quite sure yet whether you're gonna stick to doing digital art. Or at least that's what I did. Yeah. And only after that I'd say buy a more... Jesus, these birds. But yeah, that's my advice on tablets. And if you guys will excuse me, I'm gonna go get a glass of water, because yeah, this Q&A is gonna kill me otherwise. Whoa, my chair. And in the meantime, let me turn up the volume. Alright, I'm back with something to drink. Let me get back. There we go. And the chat. There. Oh yeah, and for those curious what songs are playing in the background, the title of each song is listed in the upper right corner of the screen. Alright. Have you played Osu before? Okay, I answered this one. So, I don't like Eurobeat. Well, then you're probably not gonna like the background music I use, because about 1/4 or something of my entire playlist is Eurobeat, so... Anyway, next question. Do you like any hentai? Jesus Christ. Can I skip this question, please? Oh my god. This is just... Do you like any hentai? Well, I'll give you guys this. I have watched hentai before, and I'm gonna keep it at that. No more details. Are you number 1? Maybe. Are you number 1? Perhaps. Look at this net that I just found. Okay, never mind. Oh my gosh, why do I get all of these freaking questions in a row? Does Alice have a penis? No, she doesn't. How did you find Toho, and why do you like it? How did I find Toho? I think it was through the music. I'm not quite sure which exact... I'm not quite sure which exact remix it was that I listened to first. Could be Bad Apple, I don't know, but... I'm sure it was through the music and ever, but I don't quite remember which song. And why do you like it? Well, because of the music and the amount of music remixes that exists of it, and oh my gosh, it's just so awesome, which is why I started making these Toho circle review things. Because I want more people to know about Toho music. So yeah. What brought you first into discovering anime and anime-related content? Into discovering anime. Oh my gosh, no. Actually, it was through, well, my first exposure to anime was probably through some shows that I watched on TV, but back then I didn't really realize it was called anime. But I really discovered anime through the first actual show that I recognized as an actual anime was don't blame me for this, but it was freaking Sonic X. I know, horrible, but after that, that's pretty much the first show that I watched that I was like, oh, so this is anime. And from there I went to Lucky Star, I believe, and from there I just branched out and started discovering more and more and more. Like, I remember when I first watched Lucky Star, I didn't get any of the references within the show, so I was like, oh, this is a cute show, even though I don't understand it. Okay. So yeah, from there I just branched out. Do you mind being my idol crush? I guess not. Not really sure how to respond to that, but I guess I don't mind. As long as you don't start becoming like really creepy and stuff to me, then I don't mind. So, yeah. How can I prove my Utao Lloyd? My Utao isn't the best. Jesus, that's a pretty loaded question, cause first of all, there's like the voice bank type that you could like change up. Like, assuming you have a CV Utao, then you could maybe try making a VCV voice bank for your Utao, which would make them sound a lot smoother. Aside from that, you could also change from doing a what's it called? A mono pitch bank to a multi-pitch bank, which would include multiple pitches recorded and everything. I think I explained that in one of my tutorials, I believe. And aside from that, it's also very important to have a good mic if you want to really create a good sounding Utao. Plus, it's also really handy if you're capable of pronouncing Japanese syllables the correct way, instead of with like a very heavy accent and such. And aside from that, yeah, there isn't really much else I could say you could improve about your Utao. Maybe just try giving them a unique voice or something, but that's pretty difficult to do given the amount of Utaos that already exist and everything. So yeah, hope that answered your question. Why do you think there's so little Toho music on the iTunes store? It's so much... wait. It's so much less expensive than... Jesus, come on, yeah. It's so much less expensive to acquire music that there than to import CDs, so I wish there were more of a selection. People say that iTunes store has lots of items from niche markets, but apparently Toho isn't an exception. As a sub-question, do you know of any place that does have a good selection of Toho music downloads for purchase? I don't know, I guess because maybe all of the Toho music remixes created are by very niche and unknown bands slash circles and such, and pretty much no one outside of maybe like some Japanese people are aware of the existence of these circles. So maybe that's a reason. Perhaps if they become bigger in the Western world and whatever, they might start putting them out on iTunes, but until then I don't think such a thing will happen because it's just too niche up until now. So yeah, maybe that's why. And as for a good selection of Toho music downloads for purchase, I really have no clue. Personally, I only know where to buy actual Toho albums from like Japanese sites, but that's about it. I don't think there's any sites out there that allow you to purchase Toho online tracks of music remixes and such. So, next question. Do you draw you with the mouse? Oh. No, I do not draw with a mouse. I draw with a pen tablet, as I explained in one of the previous questions. Though I do occasionally use my mouse to create some things like actual vector line art within Paint Tool SAI, but outside of that I mainly just use my tablet. What are your 3 sizes? Yeah, not gonna answer that. Skip. What do you think of the eraser on Wacom pens? I never use the eraser on mine, instead I press E to switch to an eraser tool. To be honest, I don't really use the eraser either, because it's just too much work to flip the pen over to the eraser side and everything, and instead I don't use a shortcut for my eraser tool. Instead I just go to the eraser option on screen and just tap that and ta-da! I have an eraser! I don't know, it's just too much work to flip your pen while you're drawing and having to flip it back. House by the beach or penthouse in the city? House by the beach. I'm really not a city type of girl. Cities are just way too busy, way too many people. I like nature-ish type of urban things a lot more. So yeah, I'd probably go for the house on the beach. Opinion on Chirno? She's alright, I suppose. She's a cute ice fairy, but she's not really one of my favorite characters or anything. I do like her more than some others, but she's kind of on like my normal type of character list in terms of liking and stuff. So yeah. Is everyone in the Netherlands friendly? I know probably not everyone, but every Dutch person I've met has been super nice. Is it noticeable from you? Someone living there too? I suppose. It really depends, because here in the Netherlands we have both. We have both nice people and not so nice people, but I guess that goes for any place on the planet. There's shitty people, there's friendly people, there's, I don't know, there's bitchy people, but I guess you just happen to meet some really friendly individuals. I guess there isn't really, I don't really think there is any country out there that's like, oh, these people from this country are always super, super nice, and the people from this country are just super, super evil or whatever. I guess it just really depends on personal experience and everything. Do you add comments on your Toho music stating the OST the song is based from? Nope, I'm way too lazy for that. Would you be willing to give money to a... Oh my gosh, this question. Would you be willing to give money to a lobbying group dedicated to protecting Toho if the government wanted to ban Toho, make it criminal offense? To gain, hopefully this never needs... Yeah, sure, I'd be willing to donate a couple bucks to that group in that case, because I would love to keep Toho around, but I don't really think that's a realistic situation, because I don't think there's gonna be ever a time where people are gonna be like, oh, let's ban Toho because it's the devil of, I don't know. No, that probably won't happen, but yeah, I wouldn't mind donating some money to that group. Have you seen Private Utopia? How did you like it? How did you interpret the story? I haven't watched it, so I still need to watch it, I guess. And I did check this link earlier when taking a screenshot of this question, but I was too lazy to watch it back then too, and I saw that the entire video was like 45 minutes in length, so I'll probably do that off stream sometime. So yeah, probably I cannot answer your question, sorry. So the Toho Circle review, are those coming anytime soon? I think this is an old question back when I didn't have my Halsey review up, I think. But yeah, as you can see, I posted the Halsey Circle review, and I'm currently not working on any Circle review because I'm first doing another story time video, but afterwards I'll probably do another Circle review, and I'm not spoiling yet which one, but it's pretty obvious which one I'm gonna pick. What is Private Utopia? Oh, apparently it's some MMD animation video thing of like 45 minutes in length. But yeah. Why do you keep your mic muted in general so often? I don't know whether they're talking about my regular streams or on Discord. But both is pretty much for the same reason, because whenever I keep my mic muted during live streams or on Discord, it's because I'm downstairs in the living room, which is where I'm usually at with my laptop, and I simply am too lazy to go drag my laptop gear and mic and whatever upstairs, connect it all while in my bedroom, and then start talking, because then it usually takes me like 10 minutes to set everything up. So yeah, and the reason I cannot really talk while in the living room is simply because there's a shit ton of other people there most of the time, like watching TV or whatever, and it's really, really awkward talking in English while other people are in the same room as me. So yeah. Do you mind being my idol crush? Oh my gosh, yet another idol crush question, Jesus. I guess I don't mind, just don't go overboard. I guess keep your sanity in check or whatever, just don't go like full stalker mode, and yeah. Oh god, another long question. Do you feel like you are progressing a lot by visiting your media design courses in college? I'm currently doing a training as a media operator to print and digital products, and trying to figure out whether to simply stay in the job if possible, or if time studying at college would be well spent. Personally, I think I've learned quite a lot ever since I started college. But I guess it really varies from college to college, because my college really offers a really broad amount of knowledge in terms of media design. Like, we get stuff taught like graphic design to web development, web design, marketing, branding stuff. You know, like developing logos and all that sort of shit. Like it's really broad. So yeah, what happened to the chat? RIP. Oh, did the stream die? Rest in pepperoni. No, the stream is fine, it seems. I guess the chat is just gone very quiet. But yeah, because we get taught like such a broad range of knowledge, you pick up on a lot of new stuff and everything. So yeah, I did learn a lot from my media design courses, but again, it really varies from college to college as to it didn't die on Twitch at least. Yeah, I'm not quite sure whether it died or not, but yeah. Loving your videos. Greetings from Germany. Aw, thank you. Do you ever find some Toho lyrics a bit cringy? If so, can you give us an example? I wouldn't say cringy, but most of like there are some Toho remix songs that just have very weird lyrics. Or at least whenever Toho songs try to go like with try using English lyrics, they usually are very butchered in the first place, so they'll be pronounced in a very butchered way. But aside from that, the grammar is totally off, and you can barely make out what the singer is actually singing about because the sentence structure is all over the place. But I wouldn't say cringy, no, but just very weird. And yeah, some songs are just very, very weird. And I don't think you have to do a lot of research to find such a weird song. I mean, lots of Eurobeat, Toho Eurobeat songs tend to have very weird lyrics, so yeah. Do you have a 4K TV? No, I don't. Oh my gosh, this mysterious future, why did you ask so many questions? Would you buy more Toho merch if shipping and custom fees are eliminated and existed a 10% discount subsidy on all independent creators? Hell yes. If there were if shipping and custom fees were eliminated, I would buy so much more from Japan and such, because shipping really kills the price usually. So yeah, I really would. Animation. How do you animate professionally? I guess if you have like a lot of experience or something, the more you do animation, the better you'll get at it. Plus, I guess it sorta also depends on what program you use, because I've heard that Toon Boom Harmony tends to be one of the main programs or something animators use nowadays. But I guess it mainly comes from experience and such. So, yeah. Ever been in Girl Scouts? I'm curious because I'm in Boy Scouts. I used to be, yeah, but it wasn't Girl Scouts. I believe it was like mixed scouts or something. I was, Jesus, how long was that ago? I do recall being in Scouts, but again, it was like mixed with like both boys and girls. And I was in Scouts up until I was 6, I believe, and after that I quit, I guess, because you had to move to like a different section of Scouts or something, because the Scouts were like divided by age groups or something, and once you turned 6 or something, you had to go to a new Scouts group or something, and I was like, nah, I don't want that, so I quit. So yeah. Your voice is so sweet. Aw, thank you. How do you integrate the Discord stream voice channel on your live streams? Pretty easy, to be honest. All you gotta do is, Jesus. All you gotta do is search for Discord Stream Kit, I believe, on Google, and then it's one of the first links, and you'll get to a page where you can get some links to some what's it called? Like a like a plugin type of thingy that you can use in OBS to showcase the people in a certain voice channel at the time. And to be honest, yeah, it's pretty easy to integrate and such. Can I have $1? No, you can't, because I'm poor. Do you play OSU? I already answered this question, so next. You don't happen to live in Weebosh, do you? Weebosh. Oh my gosh. To be honest, I do know that place. I have heard of that place because it's actually quite near where I actually live, but of course I'm not gonna tell where I actually live, but it's actually, yeah, it is, it's quite close to the town that I actually live in, but I haven't really been there, I think. Have you ever left Europe? No, I haven't. Though I would love to visit Japan sometime because I want to go to Bunny Island so bad. Plus, I'd love to visit America sometime as well in the future. Who would win, Patchouli or 10 duck-sized Chirinos? Is it okay to submit as many serious questions as you want? Yeah, you can submit as many questions as you like. All of the rules regarding questions and such is also listed in the description below, so be sure to check those, because there's also a rule saying like, please avoid asking duplicate questions and everything, because I don't want to end up answering the same question over and over and over. But yeah, who would win, Patchouli or 10 duck-sized Chirinos? Easy! Patchouli, because Patchouli is best Toho girl. Do you have any circles that you've grown out of? Gimme your hand-me-downs. Not really, to be honest, because I only really got into Toho circles since I would say last year or something, or in 2015, so there aren't really any that I've grown out of, to be honest. Would you skydive or bungee jump if you had the chance? No way in hell. No, just no. I have an extreme like fear of heights in terms of that sort of stuff, so I'd be like, hell no, not doing that. Though I do like roller coasters and such, but yeah, skydiving and bungee jumping is a big nope. I guess the question request thing is not on Twitch. No, it's not. I think no, I don't have it on my Twitch. But if you go to my YouTube channel and go to one of my most recent videos, it should be linked. Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you, DVT. Why do you tag your videos with animatic? Mainly because I don't really consider my videos to be actual animations, because it's mainly just sliding a character on the screen from point A to B, which is something that's also commonly used in animatics. And yeah, there isn't really any actual animation, you know, like frame by frame animation, so yeah. Plus there isn't any flash animation as well, so it's more like a slideshow type of thingy. And because of that, I just generally tag it as animatic and such, because it's not really an actual animation. Is my mic still working? Yes, it is. Okay. You like High School DxD? I have never watched High School DxD before, so I don't know whether I'll like it or not. Oh god, huge question. When you're drawing, do you keep a window of the entire image open so you don't have to keep zooming out? If I zoom in on a drawing, minus detail, blah 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 blah. Explanation. Short answer, No. I only have one window opened up the entire time while drawing, and that's also the same window that I zoom in and out of, because I don't really like having to halve my screen just so I can see the entire drawing and such. Because I only have a laptop, and I don't have any external monitors or whatever, so yeah. I cannot really display the image on a separate monitor or whatever, and I do want to keep like a big drawing field and such, so yeah. I generally just have one window opened up. So, are you into— oh my god. These questions, I swear. Skip? Are you ticklish? I suppose, I guess. I really don't know, to be honest, because I don't really get tickled that often or something. Like back when I was a child or something, I got tickled and shit, but I don't know. I tickle shit. I don't know. I guess. Not quite sure though. Do you believe there is an afterlife? There's an afterlife. You mean like heaven and stuff? If so, then no, not really. I personally do not believe in stuff like heaven or hell or whatever. Personally, I'm more into like reincarnation. I like how you didn't say no to the anal question. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't want to answer shit like that, so skip. But I forgot to keep it, to delete it from the questions and shit, but yeah. But yeah, I do not believe in heaven or hell or whatever. Personally, I'm more into like, I tend to lean more to reincarnation and stuff, when it comes to like, post-mortem shit. What do you think about emojis? Do you use them often? What kind of emojis do you use? If you're talking about like the built-in emoji icons and everything that most applications and such have, then I rarely use those. Personally, I tend to use the Japanese type of emojis more often, you know, with the little hat and then underscore hat or whatever, or hat V hat or hat W hat or whatever, you know, those types. Because I think they look cute. But I don't really ever use like built-in emoji icons. Have you ever gotten a surprise birthday party? Hat, W, hat. Yeah, like that. Those are the ones I generally use. When you die, you go to Gensokyo. Oh my god. Have you ever gotten a surprise birthday party? I have not, no, because... because, I do not have real-life friends. So who the fuck is gonna throw me a freaking surprise birthday party? No one. But yeah, Kamojis or something. Yeah, I think that what were they called. Yeah, that's what they were called, I believe. But no, I've never gotten a surprise birthday party. Why is Rena a pathological... oh my god. Why is Rena a pathological liar? I have no clue who asked this question, but for those who are confused, Rena is one of our mods within my Discord server. I don't know, to be honest. Skip? Are you left or right-handed? I'm right-handed. Hello, do you like SpongeBob? I like SpongeBob memes, but SpongeBob as in the actual show? The first couple seasons were okay, but the more recent seasons are just weird and bad, I guess. Or at least from what I've heard. What do you think of Toho's monogender? With only two exceptions, all of the gazillion Toho characters are female. Do you wish there were more male characters? Do you take Toho as a form of female empowerment in the kind of girls can do anything kind of way? I don't really see it as female empowerment. I think Zune just really likes to draw female characters and shit, which is why there's so many girls and whatever, but I don't really see it that way. But it would be nice if there were a bit more male characters, because right now the gender ratio is very very much like predominantly females and such, and I would like to see a couple like guy, I don't know, yokais or whatever, or you know, just generally more male Toho characters, because I'd like to see what Zune can do for male Toho characters in terms of character design and such. If cute bunnies took over the world, would you accept to be their spokesperson, or would you rather be the leader of the humane rebellion to regain control of Earth? I'd probably be the spokesperson for the bunnies. Sorry, humanity. I choose bunnies. Bunnies for over everything. Bunnies are awesome. Help! I have a problem with Uchao. I was just following your tips and stuff, even writing in hiragana and difficult won't sing. Any tip how to fix it? That could be... that could be because of a number of things, to be honest, so there isn't really a general tip I can give you. Sorry. Do you prefer sunny days or rainy days? Probably sunny days. But not like too sunny. I mean, not like super hot days like these, because today it was like 34 degrees Celsius and it's freaking killing me. So yeah. But generally sunny days are better than rainy days. What inspired you to start your channel on YouTube? Mainly because I wanted to share videos with people, I guess. I've liked video editing for like a long time, and I thought it would be cool to actually upload them online as well, because I used to be like super proud of the videos that I made, like, oh yeah, I want to show people this, even though it was like super cringy. Like my very first videos that I actually made weren't uploaded to YouTube, and the ones that I did upload to YouTube, I think I lost them, but yeah, that was back in 2009, I think, or even earlier, maybe 2008. But yeah, that was on my previous channel. But yeah, I generally just want to share the content that I create with others. So yeah. 34 where I lived, it was 36. Oh shit. Well, the thing is, like, usually it's only like, it's supposed to be like 20 or something this time of year here at our place, or maybe even lower, maybe 18 or something, but today it was like 34, so I was like, I'm dead. Would you consider a gaming channel? Maybe. I don't know if people would be interested in that sort of stuff, but I always figured people wouldn't really be interested in hearing or seeing me doing games, because it's mainly just me rambling or cussing at the screen, so yeah. Plus I wouldn't really know what games to play, aside from maybe like some Yume Nikki games, because I really like those, but I don't really think people would enjoy watching me play Yume Nikki, because it can generally be perceived as really boring if you're not into those type of things. So yeah, I might do it someday, maybe not, really depends on what people want. Baby powder made from babies? Yes. Do you believe that the publication restriction created by Zune from doujin groups in Japan hampers the growth of Toho in popular culture in the West. Reference... Oh jeez, the copyright. Sorry, but I really don't feel like reading all the copyright related shit. But yeah, I am aware that Zune still holds the copyright on the entire Toho concept and shit, so yeah. Cursing at the screen makes you famous. Yunari playing Toho. If I play Toho, it's mainly just me cussing everywhere, because I suck at Toho. But yeah, I'd rather not... this question really has to have me do a lot of research, and I don't really feel like doing that right now, so I'm gonna skip this question. How the hell do you finish Yume Nikki? Been playing that for like forever now. I have finished it before, to be honest, and it's really awesome, but I personally really like Yume Tuki a lot better. Mainly because like it's like 5 times as big as Yume Nikki itself, and it's still being expanded upon, and it just... Oh, I just love it, because you can do like so much exploration and so many new areas, and oh, it's just so awesome. And the atmosphere is just... Yes! I just love it. I really want to... Oh yeah, I really want to make some fan art for Yume Tuki at some point. What are your thoughts on the iPad Pro and Apple Pencil? I do not own an iPad Pro, nor do I own an Apple Pencil, so I don't really have an opinion on that. If you don't like just rambling on Let's Plays, why not? Well, it's not like I dislike rambling on Let's Plays, because I personally do not mind doing that, but I feel like it might annoy the audience and everything, like, oh, just get on with the game, stop rambling, blah blah blah. So yeah. Yeah, Yume Tuki is like, I'd say like at least 5 times as big as Yume Nikki. Cause I think Yume Tuki has like 32 different effects you need to collect, but like in terms of worlds, I think there's over like 200 different worlds in Yume Tuki, and it's just so awesome to getting to explore all of these worlds and how they connect with one another, and yes, I just love it. Even though it's been like 2 years nearly since I've last played it. Have you played Toho before? Yes, I have, and I absolutely suck at it, because I can only do easy mode. I know, bad, but I can only 1cc a few games on easy mode, and that's it. What do you think of the Idolmaster? The 2011 Idolmaster anime is actually really good. Its first episode is really different though, so don't let that deter you. Idolmaster has, I guess the Idolmaster has like a few nice songs in there, but I don't really have too much of an opinion on it because I haven't really looked into it. Neither have I seen the anime, so yeah. Which Toho girl do you think is the most pretty? Most pretty? I don't know, to be honest, cause I only have like a favorite Toho character, but not any characters that I'm like, oh, that one's the prettiest, that one's the one with the best hat or whatever, or no. To me, Patchouli is best in everything. Period. I got spooked by Yume Nikki, no sleep for me. Renko or Maribel? Why not both? Taco commercial girl. I don't know, to be honest. Meh. I'm kind of meh on both of them, so Meh. Would you French kiss a frog knowing there's a 15% chance the frog would turn to gold? Ew, no, just no. Even, I mean, it's only like a 15% chance, so hell no, there'd be a much larger chance for it not to turn to gold, and then I'd have some type of weird disease because I French kissed a frog, so no thank you. No thanks. Which is your favorite Toho girl? Patchouli. Patchouli is best. Do you prefer listening to AM or FM vibrato? Amplitude, but blah 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 blah. Frogist. Yep, I'm very frogist. I don't have a preference, to be honest. I didn't really know there was a difference between AM and FM. Or at least I think I had that shit with like physics class or something. Yeah, maybe I recall something along those lines. Of like the vibrato shit, vibrato, whatever. But, I don't know. I don't really have a preference. I don't really think about shit like that, so yeah. Did you know that putting a piece of paper over your Wacom tablet decreases the wear of the stylus tips? After a while of using it, it will become so smooth that a stylus will glide easily across it. Oh, that's pretty useful, to be honest, but my tips generally do not wear that easily. It's mainly just the surface of my tablet that gets like very, very smooth and shiny and stuff because I draw on it a lot and brush against it with my hand and such, but the tips don't really wear all that quickly in my case, so I don't really I need to do this trick, but thank you very much for the tip anyway. Do you think that Meiko and Kaito should get a V4? Well, V4 is already pretty getting outdated, I guess. I mean, V4 got released when exactly? Like 2013, 2012 or something? So I wouldn't be surprised if V5 is already on the way, so maybe it's best to hold off a V4 release and just wait till V5 comes out, and maybe then Krypton Media could consider making V5 for Meiko and Kaito. Has anyone really been far even as decided to use even Go 1 to do look more like what? What the hell? What even is this question? What even is this question? What? I don't understand this question. Next. Do you like hugs? I guess I like hugs, but I never really get hugged, so don't really know, I suppose, but yeah, hugs seem nice, but I just do not get them all that often because I'm forever alone. But yeah. Yeah, I suppose they're nice. What kind of phone do you have? I have a... Where is my phone? The phone has vanished. What kind of phone do you have? I have a... Sony? Yeah. I have a... Sony Xperia M4 Aqua. Yes, that's the one I have. And I probably should get some more water because my throat is starting to dry out again and I've run out of something to drink. So I'll be right back and I'm gonna get some more stuff to drink. So I'll BRB again. Alright. And we're back. Come here. Where was I? Do you like hugs? Oh yeah, I already answered that, but in short, I guess they're nice, but not by strangers or anything, like stranger danger, no. But yeah, I guess I like them, but only if they're done so by like people I'm very close to. But yeah, that's it. And kind of phone, again, like I said, Sony Xperia M4 Aqua. Jesus, that's a mouthful. What is the first Toho game you played? First Toho game I played was Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, even though I know that's not really the best one to start out with, but yeah, I really enjoyed that one, and I actually managed to beat it on easy mode, but I've never really been able to beat it on like anything other than that. What bitrate should I use for recording? What do you use? Basically the same question, I suppose. I use a... I think I put my bitrate at 3000 kilobytes per second, though I could go higher, but I've experienced some issues if I go higher, even though my internet should be able to handle it, but yeah. The bitrate really depends on how fast your internet connection is, so yeah, it varies from household to household. Jesus, I saw that question. How... My god, what's up with these questions, seriously? Skip? Are you a gambler type of person? Would you, what would you do in a casino? I'm not really a gambler type, to be honest. I have never been in a casino before, though I have done some of those machines at like fairs and whatever, like those slot machines, or those pushy, what's it called? Those coin push machines or whatever. You often have them at like local fairs and such. I have tried those before, and they're pretty addicting and such. But yeah, not really gone too deep into that. But yeah, what would I do in a casino? I really don't know. Again, I've never. Why would you tell? Why won't you tell us your dong size? Because I don't have one. Jesus. But yeah, I'm not really a gambler type. I have never been in a casino before, so yeah. Have you ever been to TohoCon? No, I have not. I don't think there is one in my country, and I don't really, not quite sure where it's held. Maybe, but yeah, never been to that before. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you sing Dark on me? Maybe. But maybe I should wait with that for a second. Yeah, I'll probably wait. I'll get back to this question. I'll first do a couple of others. Cause... Wait a sec. Yeah, I'll do this question in a bit. I'll get back to this one in a bit, but for now I'll do a few other ones, and then I'll get back to this one. How did you first discover Padlet? I discovered it through college, to be honest, because one of my teachers used Padlet, and I remember being like, oh, I want to do a Q&A, but I want to gather some questions for it. How do I do that? Are there any websites for that? And then I remember like, oh, maybe I could use that one site. And then I was like, oh, what was the name of the site? And luckily, eventually I found it, and I was like, yes, I can use this. Even though it can be a bit glitchy at sometimes, I think. But yeah. But again, I'll get back to this one in a couple of minutes, because I am willing to sing a little bit, but just in a couple of minutes, perhaps. Lollipop over popsicle. What's the difference? Isn't like... You mean like in name? Name's same size. Is there a difference between a lollipop and a popsicle? Wait, now I'm gonna look it up. Popsicle. Oh, like that. Oh! Oh yeah, I forgot what it was. Yeah, a popsicle. Oh yeah. Oh my god. In that case, I would probably go for a popsicle. If it's like, but it kind of depends on like the weather. One is frozen. Yeah, I just looked it up and I was like, oh yeah, that's a popsicle. Yeah, I forgot for a second, because here in the Netherlands it's basically called water ice. Or ice water, or whatever. But yeah, I'd probably go for a popsicle. What are the nicest sounding headphones you've ever had? The nicest sounding headphones I own are 80 blah blah blah, dual driver, they need EQ, what blah 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 blah, technical shit I do not care about. The nicest headphones I have ever had are the ones I currently have, which are... Jesus, what were they called? Oh yeah, that's what they're called. The best headphones I've ever had are my current ones, which are Bose Soundtrue Around Ear Headphones 2. I know it's a mouthful, and oh yeah, and the blue version, because that's the one I currently have. Frozen lubricant, oh my god. Let me see. Get back there. There we go. Okay, but yeah, those are the ones I currently have, and they're the best headphones I ever had, to be honest. If you discovered a secret portal to enter Gensokyo, would you keep it a secret to yourself or share its discovery at the risk of having to trust the others you share it with to not tell about it? I think I would first visit it myself, and if I do not get killed by all the Toho girls there, I'd probably just ask them like what whether it's okay to share the secret with others in my world or something, and if they are okay with it, then I'd tell them, but I would also probably tell the people in my world like, nah, please do not speak about it too much, cause and then just whatever the Toho girls want, cause I don't want to be a snitch or whatever, or like, you know, a party pooper. So yeah, just want to make sure that they do not, like, you know, kill me or whatever for leading a bunch of weebs into their world. So what do you think about Toho music CDs published by Zune, referring to the works with Renko and Maribel? Has Zune actually produced Toho music CDs? I didn't know that, to be honest. Yeah, I do not really have an opinion on that. I didn't really know about that. Anyway, can I do it now? Let me check. Wait, I want to go back to that one question, but I first need to check something. Alright, yeah, coast is clear. Yeah, the main reason why I skipped that question is because I do want to sing, but I do not want to sing whenever someone else is upstairs as well. So, again, for those who are asking me questions in the live stream chat, you can submit them on my Padlet page, because I will not answer any questions that are submitted in the live stream chat. So yeah, can you sing Dark on Me? Jesus, okay, wait. Let's mute this for a second. Let me pull up the lyrics, because oh my gosh, I don't know, but this stupid song has been stuck in my freaking head for an eternity. For those who do not know what the song Dark on Me is, it's like the most edgiest of edgiest song out there, because I found it through some type of MMD video of yeah, wait, what was it called? MMD and then Dark on Me. Oh yeah. Dark on Me lyrics. Yeah, it's a song that's pretty edgy and stuff, and I found it through this one MMD of Galadian from, you know, Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the most edgiest thing ever. So, yeah. Can be answered with just a yes or no. Yeah, true, but I don't know, I just want to try and give it a shot, because I guess they meant to imply, like, hey, can you sing a bit of this song? Jesus. But yeah, it's really, really edgy. Oh yeah. There's no hate, there's no love, only dark skies that hang above. I call your name as I walk alone. Send a signal to guide me home. Light the night up, you're my dark star, and now you're falling away. But I found in you what was lost in me, in a world so cold and empty. I could lie awake just to watch you breathe. In the dead of night, you went dark on me. And oh my gosh, that song is just so so freaking edgy. But yeah, it is within my vocal range, which is the main reason why I was like, alright, I'll sing a bit of this, because it's in my vocal range. So I was like, okay, I'll do a little bit. But yeah, that's the song. It's not really a spectacular song or anything, but simply because it's within my vocal range, I was like, let's give it a shot. Next question, which was this one. But yeah, generally my voice cannot handle any other type of songs, because most songs go like super high and then my voice is like, no. But this one is like very, very low in terms of vocal range and shit, so yeah. Hi Inari, would you be interested to join/play a tabletop RPG, Dungeons and Dragons Pathfinder? I see some people from the last live stream chat who are interested to do this. And I think this would be a very fun and interactive. I've never played a tabletop RPG, to be honest, so I really do not know. Did I just miss the singing part? Yes, you did. But you can probably watch the stream back, because I'll be making it public once this live stream is over. But yeah, I suppose I would be interested in doing a tabletop RPG, but I've never played a tabletop RPG before, so I have no clue how it works. So yeah. If you have been to a doujin convention, what merch did you buy there? I've never been to a specific doujin convention before, but only like to an anime convention. But they did sell like a bunch of Japan shit over there. But no, I have not been to a specific doujin convention before, so yeah. Is it possible that you can do a vid with face rig or face reveal? Beauty does not come, appearance beauty come from who you are, and from what you are telling us, you are more than appearance. That went deep. That went pretty deep, yeah, but I might do a face reveal someday, I don't know. But it will probably be for some type of subscriber goal or something, but probably not anytime soon. And doing one with face rig just seems very weird in my opinion. Like, if you do a face rig, if you make it like, yeah, face rig just makes it look very what's it called, you know, the uncanny valley of horror and stuff. It will probably just creep people out, so no. No face rig. Have you ever tried VR? And if so, what do you think about experiencing VR? I had the opportunity to test it, to be honest, but I've never tried it, actually. I have seen some YouTube videos of people doing VR shit, and from their reaction I can judge that it's pretty realistic, I suppose, but I've never really tried it before. Overall, what do you think about the Nintendo Switch console? I do not own a Nintendo Switch, but it's a pretty cool console in my opinion, because it's like kind of a hybrid between like a portable console and a regular console, so yeah. Spoiler, she reveals that she's actually a man. Oh my god. Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, I do not own the Switch, so I cannot really give like my review type of I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but I cannot really give my professional opinion or whatever on the console because I do not own it. He uses autotune. Do you have any great ideas for new apps for mobile, desktop, other devices? I want an app that will let me catalog my stuff by dictation. Any great ideas for new apps? I'd probably want an app that is similar to Neko Atsume. For those of you who know what that is, but if you do not know what it is, look it up. It's weird. Or Battle Cats or something. Don't know whether you guys know that, but either Neko Atsume or Battle Cats. I want that, but then with bunnies. That would be freaking awesome. Just Battle Cats, but with bunnies would be freaking amazing. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? I don't know. Though, yeah. Do I have to answer this question seriously? It's an emotional feeling you feel in your chest and shit, and your entire worldview goes weird and shit because you start living on a pink cloud, or at least that's what happens to me whenever I'm in love. I forget about the world around me and live on a floating fucking pink cloud, even though I really should not do that anymore. Luckily it has only happened once before, so that's good. So I know how to prevent it happening from next time. Alright, I haven't missed the singing part. Are all Toho girls lollies, even the ones with big boobs, since canon and fandom, which makes more sense to you? I don't think all Toho girls are lollies, because I do think there's some, there are some that are like clear lollies, but there's also some that are just, you know, regular girls or whatever. When it comes to physical age, like what they actually look like, there are some that you would probably say to be between 20 and 40 or something, but then with no wrinkles or whatever. But not all of them are lollies, in my opinion. Do you listen to Gorillaz? Their new album has just been released. I do not listen to Gorillaz, no. Lollies are not regular girls. What do you think about the announcement of Toho 16? Oh yeah, oh this is a pretty old question, I think. But it's pretty awesome that there's a new Toho right now. So yeah, more fan art, more arrangements. Especially arrangements, like I cannot wait for more freaking remixes to come out by my favorite circles and shit. Can you tell us how to say hello, goodbye, and fuck in Deutsch? I think you mean Dutch, because Deutsch is German. Deutsch is like the German word for German. So, very small, very short Dutch lesson with me. How to say hello in Dutch. Hello can be either hallo, which is the regular hello, or hi, which is hoi. So, hallo, hoi. What else is there? Hi, we also say hi. Hi, you know. And goodbye. Goodbye really ranges a lot from where you live, because some every province in the Netherlands has its own way of saying goodbye, and whenever you say your version of goodbye in a different province, say if I were to go to Amsterdam and say my version of goodbye there, they'd be looking at me like, what the fuck? What did you just say? But yeah, you can say goodbye. The main way to say goodbye in Dutch is doei, but the way I always say it, because of the where I live, is houdoe. But I think there's also a couple others. There are probably more ways to say goodbye. In terms of like ways to say it, where from different provinces, but I cannot really think of what they are. But yeah, either doei or houdoe. And fuck in Dutch is neuk or neuke. And yeah, let's keep it at that. I could do an entire video about teaching Dutch to all of you guys, but yeah. How do I shot web? Become Spider-Man. But yeah, hoi is the actual way to say hi in Dutch. Then again we say hoi, hi, hello. Yeah, you know. How prevalent is English in the Netherlands, seeing how you speak it so well? Nuk. To be honest, a lot of people in the Netherlands know English. I'd probably say like 90% of the population at least knows the basics of English. But if you're talking about like people who can actually fluently speak English, I'd say probably about 30% of the population. The only people in the Netherlands who cannot speak English are the elderly, because I don't think they were taught in school back then about English and such. But yeah, For the most part, most people in the Netherlands speak English, or at least understand it. You may have missed some of you sing. When did you leave again? What do you think of Western animation? For example, Pixar or and Disney. I think Western animation is really awesome, even though like they shifted from 2D to 3D nowadays. But isn't Deutschland Germany? Yeah, Deutschland is Germany. But I think they meant to say Dutch, because Dutch is my native language. So yeah. But yeah, I think Western animation is pretty awesome. It's really different from like Japanese animation in terms of like a lot of different things. Like storytelling is very different. The way animation is made is very different. But nonetheless, I really like it. I do really like the stuff Pixar and Disney puts out. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have a little sister, or like a younger sister, because she's not actually little, because she's way taller than me. But yeah, she's 2 years younger than me. She recently turned 18. But she is like, she's like the complete opposite of me, because I'm like an introverted weeb, nerd, geek, whatever, who's into like very nerdy type of stuff, and she's the outgoing, extroverted girl and whatever. So yeah, we're kind of like polar opposites, but we still get along pretty okay. So yeah. Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons tabletop games, or gotten art commissions for people? Blah blah blah. I have never played Dungeons and Dragons before, or any other tabletop games, and I have not gotten art commissions regarding D&D characters. Fucking normies! Okay. What's cuter, boys with short hair or long hair? Nah, probably say short hair, cause I mean long hair, I'm not really a fan of long hair, to be honest, on guys. I mean, if they wanna have long hair, go ahead, do whatever you like, but personally I find short hair more attractive. If someone bought you a copy of Vocaloid 4, would you use it? Kinda depends on which Vocaloid you get me, cause nowadays I rarely use Utao for that matter, so using Vocaloid would only be if you were to buy me a Vocaloid that I actually really like and can get used to using very quickly. Are you sure you're not Buzzy? What? Huh? Oh shit, I totally forgot to turn on the music again. Sorry. Jeez. Are you sure you're not Buzzy? I don't really understand what this person is trying to ask me, so skip. How do you organize your music? Basically what I do is just download a bunch of albums and keep those songs within the respective folder of the album. And what I simply do is put brackets before the name of the folder with like the particular circle the album belongs to. And yeah, aside from that, I just drag and drop them into my media library on Winamp and just play my shit on Winamp, and that's it. So yeah. It's fine without music. No, but otherwise it's silent, and I want you guys to have something to listen to in the background. What do you think about causes from To's Love Forbidden Scroll? I have no opinion on that, because I've never heard of Toho's non-forbidden scrollery. Buzzy. Yeah, I often say buzzy instead of busy because it makes more sense to me. But I'm aware that it's not pronounced buzzy, and instead it's supposed to be pronounced busy, but you know, it's more logical this way. Have you played Bomberman? No, I haven't, but I have heard of it. How many marshmallows can you fit in your mouth? Have you tried? I have tried before, but that was like years ago. To be honest, I forgot, and we don't have any marshmallows lying around, so it's not like I can try right now. But marshmallows are really, really good. Like marshmallows are one of the best candy shit out there, in my opinion. But yeah, I forgot. Maybe I should do the chubby bunny challenge, whatever, sometime on stream. That would be hilarious, freaking awesome. Would you ever consider collaborating with music artists, like me, for example? Maybe sometime in the future, but I wasn't aware that people were interested in collaborating with me. Yeah, sure, I'd be interested. Which Toho girl has best outfit? Again, goes for all answers regarding Toho girls. Patchouli. Patchouli is best girl. I mean, she wears a freaking nightgown. She wears freaking pajamas. That's just awesome. Pajamas are best clothes. Do you have the Get On Get Down meme song in your meme list? If you do, I want to hear it. Love that song. Oh, you mean my important playlist? Yeah, I have it in my playlist, yeah. Least favorite music genre or circle? I don't really have a least favorite circle, but in terms of genre and stuff, I'd say in terms of genre, I'd say rap, probably, because I'm not really too big into rap. But then again, some of the circles that utilize rap are pretty awesome. But like, it really depends, because if you're talking about like Western rap music, then I'm like, ew, no, just no. And aside from that, I also really hate oh Jesus, what's it called? Is it? I guess it's called gabber or terrorcore or whatever. It's like, oh, I hate it so much because it's not. Personally, I do not find it actual. It's not actual music, in my opinion. I know that might offend some people, but it's like, it's this music genre where there is no melody and it's basically just doof 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 throughout the entire song, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my ears just no. Oh, I hate that. But aside from that, there aren't really any genres I really despise or anything. Except for rap and that other genre that I cannot really get the name of. So, yeah. Scariest / most unsettling thing you've ever seen, experienced. We need some spoops. Oh, Nightcore is also just ear rape, but yeah. Nightcore isn't as awful as the one I was trying to describe, because Nightcore is just a little bit sped up regular music, but the genre I was talking about is just freaking awful. Again, I forgot the name. I believe it was something like terrorcore or whatever, or something along those lines, or gabber. Okay, then gabber / terrorcore. Correct spelling if applicable. Yeah, those are the things I'm talking about. I'm not quite sure what the actual genre name is, because there's tons of types of, stuff like that, but yeah. Scariest, most unsettling thing you've ever seen, experienced. Phew. That's a good one. There aren't really any moments that come to mind when I think of scary moments that I've experienced. Or unsettling, because it's not like There is, sadly, there's no paranormal shit or anything I've ever experienced, so there's no scary, spoopy stories I can tell you guys about. Spoopy. No, there really isn't any paranormal shit that I've experienced, I believe. So, sorry guys, I don't really have any scary stories to tell you. Yuri, what's your fetish? Again, one of these questions. I hear Nanahira in the background. Yes, you indeed. Oh wait, no, the song has changed already. What's your fetish? Not gonna answer that, but I will tell you guys that I do have a fetish. Or sorta, I guess, but I'm not gonna say what. So, yeah. That's for you guys to figure out. How well do you, I know it's, I probably shouldn't be saying this in stream, but whatever. But yeah. I want to keep these weird questions just vague and such. But I do also kinda not want to skip them and shit, because that's rude. But yeah. How well do you know Japanese, and what methods did you use to advance in your learning? Personally, I only really know how to pronounce Japanese things properly, I suppose. And I can recognize some hiragana here and there, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't really know any actual Japanese aside from that. Like, of course, I recognize some words that are said here and there, but I do not. Is yaoi a fetish? No, yaoi is just normal, I suppose. Yaoi is just normal. I mean like an actual weird fetish thing. But yeah, I'm not gonna tell you guys what, because that's way too embarrassing. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Japanese. What I mainly just learned how to pronounce Japanese and all that sort of stuff, and hiragana through using utao throughout the years and such, so yeah. Oh, another Japanese. Do you speak any Japanese? No, I do not speak Japanese. I only know how to... How is Bubby formed? How girl get pregnant? Am I Packnate? Do you have any Fujoshi? Oh my god. Guys, please. Ugh, the chat, I swear. Do you have any interest in cars? Even the slightest little bit? Also, if you drive, what car do you own? I do not really have any interest in cars, to be honest. And I do not own a car, so... pregante. Do you want to learn to play any instruments in addition to the piano? A lot of piano players I've met lament that they haven't learned to play single line instrument. Oh wait, you already sing. There's your single line instrument. I sorta sing, I guess, but aside from piano there aren't really any instruments that I'm interested in playing, so yeah. What happens if I delete system 32? Shit will happen, probably. Yeah. Sing something. I already did earlier in the stream. Just go skip to that part and just go re-listen to that shit, okay? Not gonna sing something again. Could one thing that soon restricts the platform... oh my gosh, just yet another freaking long. From becoming mainstream... Wait, did I put this question double? Because... oh no, wait, this one is again regarding the copyright shit within Toho and such. Can publish it into... avoid Toho from becoming mainstream and avoid quick attrition due to people's spite of what's popular. I think this is the same question as asked before, and again I'm gonna skip this because I will have to do way too much research for this because of copyright and shit. Have you heard of Wolfus? If so, have you ever used the program? I have heard of Wolfus. I think those are those Toho comic things with the characters that are all in a certain style and such. They're weird, I guess. I think I've only read like one Wolfa comic or whatever, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna read any other, cause not really my thing. But yeah, I think the art style is cute, but it's very cookie cutter thing. So yeah. If you could create the universe from ground up to your liking, what would it include? Bunnies. Lots and lots of bunnies. Bunnies everywhere. You know what men get bald when they become old? How would that look like with a Neko character? Also imagine a full skinhead Neko character. No matter how you try drawing that, it would always look weird, wouldn't it? Yeah, I guess that would look very, very weird. No one on Twitch side. Yeah, there's rarely any people watching on Twitch usually, cause yeah. But yeah, that would look really, really weird if you were to try and draw a skinhead Neko character, but yeah. Yeah. Is the derivative share required indexed according to cost and percentage? What? What? I don't understand. Is the derivative share requirement indexed according to cost and percentage analysis? How about bunnies that shoot lasers? Yes, that's awesome. Yes, let's create a universe where every Toho character is a bunny. Yes. And not like Raisin or Tewi type of bunny, but actually bunny. Bun-buns. Bun-buns everywhere. Skip. My brain can't handle such questions. How do you discover new music? YouTube. YouTube is the way to go for new music, in my opinion. Did you ever have the Apple Watch? And if you did, how was the experience with the Apple Watch? I have never owned an Apple Watch before, to be honest, so yeah. Are there any unreleased game OSTs that you wish game companies would release already? I want Super Metroid OST CD so badly. Not really, no. What size boobies do you like best? Is she referring to Battle Cat's enemy? Oh god, bun. Rabbits! Bunnies! Yes! Well, I'm not into girls, so I don't have like a specific preference when it comes to like, oh, I like girls with titties this big and whatever, but I don't know. I don't have a preference. I don't like girls that way. I'm straight, so you know. But yeah. Vocaloid, like if you look at the design, who is the oh my god, who is the sexiest, coolest, or cutest the looks? Personally, design-wise, I think Nekomura Iroha has the best design because I don't know, it's just really original. So yeah. How old are your YouTube channel? My YouTube channel is currently, I think it's just over 4 years old. I think it's about 4.5 years old. It's gonna turn 5 somewhere later this year. But I used to have another YouTube channel prior to this one, which I made back in 2008, I think, or 2010 or 9. I forgot. It's still somewhere up on YouTube, I think, but yeah. What do you think of Photoshop Elements? For drawing, painting, how does it compare to Photoshop CC? I do have a copy of Photoshop Elements, but I really never use it. Simply because I already have Photoshop CC, and yeah, I just like Photoshop CC a lot better, but in terms of painting and drawing, I would not recommend doing that in Photoshop anyway, because Photoshop is not really meant to be a drawing type of, it's not really a drawing type of software or anything. You have programs like Paint Tool Sci for that, and I mainly just use Photoshop for adding text or adding effects or that sort of stuff. Did you know that Odyssey made some songs for Initial D 5th Stage? He used the pen name Ken Blast. Oh, he did? I mean, I was aware that he did create a couple songs for this album called Super Eurobeat, which is like sort of the same as Toho Eurobeat albums by A1, but then non-Toho related, I think. But I wasn't aware he was part of the Initial D stuff. Krita software represent. I tried Krita, but nah, it's not really my thing. But yeah, again, for those asking questions in the live chat, you can submit them on my Padlet page, linked in the description. Ever considered doing some reaction videos? I'd love to hear your reactions to silly Toho MMDs. Personally, I find reaction videos kind of like lazy content to make, and I don't want to fill my channel with like lazy content. I only want to produce like, I don't know, I wouldn't say high quality videos because they're not that high quality, but you know, just decent videos that have a certain amount of time put into them instead of just, you know, me giving my reaction to shit. Do you believe that Toho music scene, both in Japan and Korea, are a great example of creativity, passion, and the free market of ideas unaffected by corporate? And if not, then explain why. Yeah, they're a great. The Toho music scene is a great example of the stuff you listed. It indeed is. Don't really have anything to add to that. Do you plan in the near future to make YouTube videos in 1440p and or 4K? Probably not, because my laptop would probably take ages to render those videos in that case, and the quality difference would probably be like not noticeable whatsoever comparing to 1080p. So I don't really see the you know, the benefit to rendering the videos in 4K or whatever, because it would only like make the videos like take ages to render. But yeah, next question. Do you think that Sun has more of a mindset of an inventor than of a businessman? Throughout the years, many companies have wanted to work with him to get permission to use his IP, intellectual property. But he has rejected all proposals so far. I think he has more of a mindset of an inventor in that case, because he isn't really interested in doing business with other people. Though, in my opinion, he should be a bit more open to requests from outside companies and shit to collaborate with him, even though he should sorta, you know, like protect his legacy and his intellectual property and shit, so yeah. But he should maybe open up a little bit more for proposals and stuff like that. But he shouldn't go full businessman mode, because that's just not who he is, I guess. Zoon is just all about drinking. And Toho girls. Have you ever been to any doujin conventions in Japan? I haven't been in Japan whatsoever anyway, so no, I have not been to any doujin conventions there. But again, like I said, I'd love to visit Japan someday. How many doujin circle reviews do you think you're going to make? I have no idea, to be honest. I mean, I do want to cover my favorite circles at some point. I do want to cover circles that I personally like, and then perhaps do a couple, raffle picked circles, which I'll probably do using another Padlet page thingy. But I'm not quite sure as to how many I'll do. But yeah, people are gonna be able to submit like suggestions for circle reviews and whatever in the future, after I made like a couple reviews of circles that I like. And like I said, then I'll start doing like raffle reviews. How do I not feel like I suck at drawing? People tell me I'm good, but I just don't believe it. I guess that's more of an issue of like self-confidence, I suppose, because personally I also sometimes am like, oh, my drawing just looks so shitty compared to blah blah blah, but in that case it's probably just best to not try to compare you to other people, which is really hard, but just try to view your art that you currently have, comparing it to what you made in the past, and there probably is like a huge difference in like quality and such. So if people are telling you that you are good at drawing and stuff, maybe it is, it's probably, they're probably correct. Even if you don't see it yourself, from an outsider's perspective, people can easily tell like, oh wow, they're really good at drawing because this looks so awesome. But artists usually tend to pick out like, they tend to really nitpick their work and everything, so which I personally also do, which I always tend to take it like, oh no, this looks shit, but then someone from the outside just doesn't, someone from the outside probably doesn't even notice. So just try to compliment yourself, like, oh, people like this stuff I made, maybe I'm good at drawing and everything. So just try to keep yourself, be positive about your work and everything, and because it's probably just mainly your perfectionism that's telling you like, oh, I'm not good enough and everything, because I also struggle with that every now and then when it comes to drawing in perfectionism. So yeah. Let's gamble. How many more are there? Is mysterious future questions. Well, mysterious future is like a member of my Discord server, so yeah. But he indeed submitted like a lot of questions. And I'm gonna go get some more water again, because I've run out again. So I'll be back in a minute or so. Come here. BRB again. Alright, and we're back. So let's go to Q&A again. Where was I? Which Toho characters can you relate best to? Wait, was this Oh yeah. I can relate to Satori and Remelia because I'm an older sibling. Note that this is different from favorite characters. Chirino is one of my favorites, but I can't really relate to her because we're so unalike. I relate to most Patchouli. Again, Patchouli is just best character. Because, again, like I said earlier, she wears a freaking nightgown and, you know, just pajama clothes and is an introvert and shit. So, yeah, I really relate to that because I'm like that. Well, I'm also like a basement dweller and shit. Well, not really a basement dweller, but, you know, just introverted, you know. So, yeah, again, Patchouli. Oh no, not. Oh my god. Malix, I swear. Why? Would you rather date Shadow the Hedgehog with a fish body or with a fish head? Or fuck? My god. Well, we'll go for the fish head in that case. Oh my fucking god. I don't. What even is this question? Fish body, fish head. I wouldn't date a freaking. Oh, skip. I swear. Utaloid. Which Utaloids have an English voice bank? There are a lot of Utaos that have an English voice bank, and I recommend you go to the Utao wiki page to find out, because there's an entire catalog there that has like a list of Utaos that have like English voice banks and such. So yeah. Out of all softwares you've tried, which program best simulates a pencil on paper? Blank, baby, blah, blah, blah. Personally, I think Paint Tool Sai does a really good job at. Malix asked this. Yes, I know he didn't like include his name, but yeah, I'm aware that he wrote that question, so I know because he wrote it during class and everything. But yeah, Paint Tool Slide is a really good job because you're capable of adjusting your brush settings and such, so you can make it just in a way that it simulates the way a pencil on paper would look like, I guess, in terms of texture to the brush. So yeah. Miko versus Byakuren. Who wins? I suppose Byakuren, but I don't know. So yeah. Probably Byakuren, but nah. I don't really want to pick a side, because I do not really know all that much about these two characters. I mean, I'm aware of their existence and shit, but that's it. Not really aware of their powers and such, and their stories and backgrounds and all that sort of stuff, because I'm too lazy to read on that felt. Yes, it's lost in the abyss. I'm 100% my questions get Sober has a similar one. Which Miko? Will you ever do a Toho gameplay video / stream? It would be nice, and I would want to see your skills. I guess I could do a stream at some point of like me playing Toho, but I don't know whether you guys would enjoy that, because it's probably just me cussing a lot and just being like, shit, no, oh fuck, I got hit, no, 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 and that sort of thing. So yeah. What would be the best pickup line to use on someone you find cute, or let them come after you? I don't fetch. What the fuck? What? I don't really know much about pickup lines, so I'd say Google is your best friend. So maybe ask Google. Google is your wingman. Just something not too cheesy or whatever, I guess. Again, I really don't have any advice on pickup lines and stuff like that, so yeah. Who is the strongest? 9. Okay, yeah. We all know who is the strongest. Patchouli. Have a slice of cake right now or wait until tomorrow and get 2 slices of cake? Probably wait till tomorrow and get 2 slices, cause that way I could eat 1 slice that day and save the other slice for the next day. Cause otherwise I would only have cake today and nothing tomorrow. Ah, smart. Or I could store the cake that I get today in the fridge, and then tomorrow I get more cake, and maybe if I wait another day, each day I'll get cake for not eating it, and then I'll just store like 10 pieces of cake and I'll have an entire cake, and I don't even know. Too much cake. The cake is a lie. The question that most of the guys here want answered. Answered. Do you have a boyfriend? Oh my god, I knew this question was gonna come. Oh, fucking hell. I knew this question was gonna show up at some point, but fine, I'll answer. Do I have a boyfriend? No, I do not. I do not know. But there is currently someone I do sort of fancy, but like they're at college and such, and they probably won't turn out into anything, so yeah. Probably not gonna turn into anything, but yeah. I do have a crush on someone, but yeah. Next. How does a guy... Oh my gosh, more creepy question... Oh, fucking hell. These questions. How does a guy tell a girl he likes her? I don't know, it depends. If you're like in real life... Okay, here comes my freaking beautiful dating advice. Even though I have very little experience with this shit, but here comes the dating advice from you. If it's real life, I'd say try dropping hints and such and hope the girl picks up on that. But then again, you'd have to be pretty good at reading body language and shit like that. And otherwise, just try to make it a little more obvious, but not like in a creepy way. And otherwise, just flat out tell her. That's probably the easiest way, even though it would probably startle someone if they are not like expecting it. So probably just first hint, keep hint, 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 and then at some point, if you're sure that she's gotten the message, sorta, then you could tell her, hey, I like you. That's it, but just do not do it out of the blue, because that would make you look like a creep. Anyway, since you like purple, do you know anything about the PC 98 Toho game back when Reimu had purple hair? Yes, I am aware that Reimu used to have purple hair. But, to be honest, I think black, dark brownish does suit her a lot better. Besides I think the purple shade they used back in the PC 98 area was very red purplish, and I'm not really too big of a fan of that shade of purple. Why bunnies? Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, I had to close my door for a second. Okay, why bunnies? Because bunnies are the best animal out there. Bunnies are freaking adorable. They're fluffy, they're cute, they're small, they're fluffy, they're so cute. They're just best animals. Best animals out there. Favorite Michael Jackson album. This can include Jackson 5 and Jackson's albums too. I don't really have a favorite Michael Jackson album, to be honest, because I do not really listen to a lot of Michael Jackson stuff. Mainly, I have listened to a couple of those parody songs by Weird Al, but of some Michael Jackson songs, but that's it, to be honest. So yeah. No, cats are the devil. Cats need to die. Then again, I'm allergic to cats and shit, so yeah. Bunnies are best animals ever. What is the most random thing you have ever seen? Most random thing? What's the most random thing you've ever seen? Oh my gosh, now I thought, oh. Okay, you guys remember the question asking like, what is the creepiest, weirdest thing you've ever experienced? The scariest thing? The most unsettling thing whatsoever? One thing just popped up in my head and I'm like, oh yeah, of course, that. Okay, so I don't know whether you guys are aware of this, but I have an Utao, which if you guys do not know what that is, it's like a Vocaloid type of thing. But back when I was still really active with Utao and such, I one day came across this fan fiction that was written about my Utao. And oh my gosh, it was so... no. It was a fan fiction, and I had never really... My Utao generally doesn't get a lot of fan content, so I was like, oh, fan fiction, how nice. And then I went to check it out, and it was a smut. For those who do not know that, go look it up. There was lots and lots of smut. It wasn't a lemon, luckily, and the person who wrote the fanfiction was only on chapter 1, which was like the introduction shit, but I was like, no, please, no. And the worst thing of it all was that they had shipped my Utao with the Utao of my friend. And I was like, no, that is so... no, please do not do this to my poor Utao, do not do this. Again, for those who do not know what an Utao is, it's basically like a Vocaloid, and basically it's like an OC and whatever. So I was like, no, please don't. But yeah, I contacted the person. I was like, hey, this creeps me out a lot. You didn't ask me for permission to use my Utao in this sort of context, so could you maybe like take it down or whatever? Cause yeah, it's really weird. Cause in like her policy or whatever, I stated that if you want to make like R-rated content of her, that's fine, but at least contact me beforehand, because, you know, kinda weird. Kinda unsettling to just stumble upon that shit. But yeah, they took the fanfiction down, so you cannot really access it anymore. When will you reveal the fact that you are a trap? Never. Never. Pizza or burger? Pizza all the way. What are your favorite game genres? Favorite game genres are to be honest, I do not really have a favorite game genre, but I do really like exploration type of games and open world type of games that do not really have an objective, aside from like a few things like collect this and this. Not quite sure what you're supposed to call those games, but you know, games like Humaniki, I find those freaking amazing, freaking awesome. even though lots of people would find them boring. Same reason why I really like Animal Crossing. Again, both of those games barely have an objective. I mean, yeah, Animal Crossing does have dialogue and shit, but there's no story and whatever. And I do really like whenever games have a story and stuff, but usually it's like, once you finish the main storyline, you quit playing the game. While with exploration type of games and open world games where you can just like collect shit and keep on exploring forever and forever, it's like games you can just keep on playing and playing and playing for years, so to speak. Or at least for a very long time. So yeah. What is your most listened to song? To be honest, I don't know, because I do not have any app or whatever, or any thing where I can see which song has been played the most, because generally my entire playlist is like randomized. So do you like Japanese food? Not really, to be honest, because I'm not really too big of a fan of sushi and such, so yeah. And aside from that, fish is alright as long as it's not raw, and I'm not too big of a fan of seaweed and all that sort of stuff either. So yeah. What do you use for YouTube live streaming? Sorry, fake. I use OBS, which is open broadcasting software. I think that's it. I think. But yeah, I use OBS Studio. If you can choose what kind of afterlife you want, what would it be? You mean like heaven shit again? Again, I'm more into like reincarnation type of stuff, so I don't know. What is your favorite genre of music? That's easy. Eurobeat. Eurobeat is freaking amazing. Just yes. High energy. Yes. Just yes. Eurobeat is best genre out there. You hear that lesbian? Oh, I'm not a lesbian. Oh my god. Doesn't like sushi and eating it raw. My fucking god. But yeah, raw fish and stuff like that is just gross. Just ugh. I only like grilled fish and whatever. Such a forbidden stroll. What do you think about Toho print work that soon publishes? I have not checked those out before, so I cannot really give an opinion on that. And the last... Oh my gosh, I'm on the last question. Whoa, but I'm not doing this for so long. Wait, what? Oh, I've only been doing this for like 2.5 hours, which is like just within... Yeah. Oh my gosh, this stream is gonna be the perfect length. Initially I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to quit streaming early because I cannot answer all questions, and I'll have to keep it at a 2-hour mark, because the other stream I did also had the same amount of questions, and I ended up taking like 4 hours to do that, so yeah. Again, math question. I'm too lazy to do math. Can I copy this? No? Okay. Well, this is the last question, but again, I'm too lazy to do this math question, so yay! I freaking finished all questions within this stream, and I know I've probably gotten a couple new ones. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh yeah. I indeed got a couple new ones. But I'll be answering those in the next stream and stuff. Yeah, those were all the questions that were asked. Again, if you have any new questions for me you wish to ask me for the next stream, go to my Padlet page. It's linked in the description below. The next Q&A will probably be... let me check. Will probably be the 24th of June. So, yeah. Yeah, next Q&A will probably be 24th of June, so be sure to submit all of your questions before that date. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. How to finish Q&A? A math question. yeah, it's pretty weird that this one showed up as last, because I had seen it before, but yeah, too lazy to answer. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I hope you enjoyed my answers and whatever. And this live stream will be made public once I stop streaming. So yeah. Yeah, June 24th. I'm probably gonna do the stream because I cannot do it on let me see. Otherwise, I would probably do it on July 1st, but I probably won't be able to do it at that time due to me being gone and not having like proper internet at that point, so I'll have to do it a week earlier, hence why I'm doing it 24th of June. But again, I'll probably make it public. I probably make each of these Q&A sessions public after it's completed and everything. But yeah, I'm really happy I got to answer all of the questions within like the 3-hour time slot thingy. I mean, the stream is now 2.5 hours in length, which I think is pretty reasonable. But yeah. Again, I'll be making this public, so for those who have missed the stream, ta-da! But yeah, I think I'll be ending the stream right here. So, yeah, if any of you have not been able to watch the entire stream, you'll probably be able to rewatch it pretty soon. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you all for joining me in my Q&A, and thank you all for the amazing and yet some weird questions. And I hope you enjoyed my answers. So, yeah, maybe I'll stream again tomorrow doing some drawing and shit, but yeah. Hope to see you again in the next Q&A session, which again will be June 24th. So, bye! Hope you all enjoyed!